So delegating and elevating doesn't stop with the leadership team. We need to embrace this concept throughout the whole entire company. So what I'd like to offer you is a way to use delegate and elevate with your employees or team members. So the way you go about this is you give them the worksheet, and of course I have this in a digital format for you as well. And you ask them to list all of their tasks over a week, over a month, all the things they do, big or little, and you ask them to put them into one of these 4 quadrants. They love it and they're great at it. They like it and they're good. They don't like it, but they're still good. And they don't like it and they're not good at it. So once you have them list all of their tasks into this worksheet, I also want you to ask them then to put some times to it. So if they say, I like confirming client appointments, and I'm good at that, and it takes me 8 hours a week, that's what I'm asking you to do. Just put some times to it here. Now once you have this filled out from one of your employees, then the sky's the limit on how you can use this. What I like to call it is a management analysis tool. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to find, but I'm just going to share with you a few things that my clients have found over the years. Sometimes you look at this sheet and you say, confirming client appointments, that takes you 8 hours a week. Let's go ahead and examine what you're doing. Maybe we can automate that. Maybe the emails aren't communicating well enough. So you can really dive into that if you feel like that might be taking that person a little too long. The other thing that you can do along the same lines is when you start using this with several people in your department, maybe this task takes Susie 8 hours, but it only takes Jody 4. So you have an opportunity here. Maybe Jody needs to train Susie. Maybe Susie is doing it more thorough. I don't know what you're going to find, but I know that every time my clients have done this, they found gold in here. Another thing that you can do to help your employees delegate and elevate, or a way to use this worksheet, is to really explain that when they are working in these 2 quadrants, they're making themselves and the company money. All of your employees generally, as a general rule, will love to make more money. If they're holding on to things, so sometimes we find people who are territorial or who love to work in the silos, they don't want to teach anybody else how to do their job, and something is down here for them, by holding on to that task, they're actually losing themselves and the company money. It's a nice little mindset for them as well. The other ways that you can use delegate and elevate. Sometimes you will ask somebody to fill in this worksheet and you get it back and you find the majority of the tasks are down here. And so what I would ask you if I was coaching you live right now, I would say, what does that tell you? But I'll just give you the answer. It could be that they're in the wrong seat. I had a client do this down in San Antonio, and what they found is that the things that she didn't like, she wasn't good at, obviously down in these 2 quadrants, that's what they needed her to do in that role. She was obviously in the wrong seat, but you can tell that at a glance. So go ahead and have them fill this out. See if you can find some ways to delegate and help your people elevate, and also make the company some more money.